Hey everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. And special thanks to Carrie Merle for sharing this. In a recent post put out by the Vatican just a few days ago, the Pope ended his speech with once again pushing for a universal basic income. He says that this is to ensure that in the era of automation and artificial intelligence, no one is deprived of basic necessities. He emphasized that this is not just compassion, but strict justice. Now, it sounds like a good idea on the surface and very compassionate. And to most of the world, and even some Christians, depending on your eschatological view, this may be a nothing burger. But to many Christians, we believe this all links into the Antichrist or beast system that Scripture has foretold. We've got an ecumenical movement playlist with 20 videos that cover the different areas of ecumenism. And if you're someone who likes longer videos, this one is about an hour and a half and was one of the first videos I made 6 years ago. Time flies. There's lots of videos on the unification of religions under the same God. And who could forget Todd White and Bethel embracing Catholicism as well. There's videos on Chrislam and the Abrahamic House of Faith. We've got ones with the Pope's involvement with the Abraham Accords, and many of us believe this is going to be connected with Daniel's prophecy and a reinforcement of a peace treaty made with Israel. We have to remember that the beast system ruled by the Antichrist is about an all-powerful ruler with a totalitarian kind of government, much like we see in movies like The Hunger Games and other dystopian-type movies. So uniting all religions under a false god is only the start. We still have a universal currency that seems to be coming closer and closer to becoming a reality. Perhaps even a digital currency linked to the mark of the beast that without it, no one could buy or sell. And a universal basic income is a very socialist kind of thing, which will most likely turn into a communist type of ruling over time. Remember, on paper, communism looks great, but in reality, it's not. You can find all sorts of articles online, both in favor and against having a universal basic income. There's even Christian sites that support this idea. And you'll see Scripture quoted to confirm this, and that a universal basic income is indeed a Christian concept. On the other hand, there's lots of pages stating that this isn't biblical, and quote different Scripture to support that as well. Regardless of your opinion, remember that this isn't a salvific topic and shouldn't cause division one way or the other. This idea has been tested in a few places around the world, but has yet been proven to be a good idea. Most people conclude that it's far too expensive and ends up creating even more poverty. So, in relation to end times and Antichrist rule, here's my thought. What this system ultimately does is rewards laziness and creates dependence on the government. And isn't that exactly what the Antichrist will want? A society of lazy people dependent on him alone. So the Pope pushing this idea again seems right in line with all the other Antichrist things he's been doing. Anyhow, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this, so leave your comments below, and until next time, take care and God bless.